These are color codings for the card. These are common access cards. So you have the blue, which is a non-US citizen. You have a green, which is a contractor. And then you have white, which is all remaining personnel through all the branches.
Hey guys! Welcome back. It's me again, Jessa and Travis.
Hindi tayo doon eh!
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Travis. Today we have a pretty fun and exciting video for you. I'm going to go over how to identify a fake ID as far as the military romance scams go. Me and Jessa had made a document that I think is going to help you. However, we're not releasing the document quite yet. I'm going to actually walk you through it and explain it to you. So today's segment is how to identify the scammer fake ID. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring this up on the screen. I'm going to go over a few things with you before we get into the meat and potatoes of it, so you know how to identify these fake IDs. And the reason why I'm talking about this is many of you send me IDs, like military IDs for common access cards, which is CAC. They might say, hey, I've got a CAC card I want to send you. I'm real, I promise. And the IDs are completely fake. Well, I'm going to show you how I identify them as a fake ID. And I'm going to kind of go over the basic ways to identify whether these IDs are real or fake. Some of them can be pretty close to being real, but I'm going to show you how you can figure it out. All right, here we go. All right, so as you can see here, me and Jessa have made this for you all. Now, basically what this is here is online dating scams, and just as the title says, you need to be wiser than the scammer. Now, keep in mind, these scammers are actually pretty intelligent some of the times. Not all the time, but some of the time. So I just want to read this to you. All right, so I'm gonna go down to the bottom left corner. Again, I have to say this just so we get the politics out of it. And the postings on this document are of my own and do not represent the Navy Marine Corps positions or opinions. Now, the disclaimer, right? You guys can read that for yourself a second. I'm gonna leave it up on the screen a minute. You can pause it, read it, and just know that I'm giving you the information based on my research. And go ahead and read that for a second, and then we're going to move on. All right, this is more of an informational on the document whenever we do put it up for a purchase. This is a living document, meaning it changes. It's going to be very fluid. It's going to change, and I'm going to do updates to it, so it's always updating. Me and Jess are still working out the kinks and like what platform we want to put it on, so you can have access to the document, but just know that it will not be used for recreation at all. All right, proof of fake IDs. This is one of the biggest things that we need to really talk about is how do you know if it's a fake ID? Understanding the military ranks by each branch. We're actually not going to go into this right now. You guys can check that out on your own. I'm going to flip down to the red flags here, and here we go. So the first part here is going to identify the red flags. One of the first steps to identifying if an identification badge is real or fake is by simply verifying the branch of service and corresponding rank structures. And so you can look back on our rank charts for that. The following pages will show you the branches. So basically, I kind of go through the branch structure here, and you can just Google the branches. I'm not going to actually go through it on this slide, but one of those main things is identifying. It is knowing if you understand the ranks. Like, is the badge equivalent to the rank that he gave you, or vice versa? Is the badge not right, and he's telling you one thing or another? All right, so I'm gonna bring this up for you. Here we go. All right, this is one of those really important slides, and basically we call this card typology. And I really want to point some things out. I'm going to be pointing at things and with my mouse as my pointer. So here you can see where it says expiration date. This is a real common access card, right? This is what a real card looks like, and this is how you identify whether or not they're real or not. So you're going to have the expiration date, right? You're going to have the federal identifier, right? How it says United States government up here in the top left-hand corner. Affiliation, service agency, the color indicators here is the background, the pay grade, the rank, right? Pay grade and rank, integrated circuit chip. It's going to always have that so the computers can read it. On the back, it's going to have your blood type, your DoD benefits ID number here. You're going to have a ghost image, which is going to be a lighter version of the image on the first on the front of the ID. You're going to have a Geneva Convention category, right? And then you're also going to have an identifier number, also used as the Geneva Convention's number, or we call that a DoD ID number, which is on the back. Now, this is the most current card available currently. And this is kind of how, when you send me an ID, I don't look at it because I know it, but this is something where you could figure it out. And if you didn't know it, you could refer to this and be like, well, that's not a real ID. This is a real ID, okay? This is a common access card. A lot of these scammers, they make fake IDs. I'm going to go over a few examples with you of the fake IDs, but this is the real ID, so keep this picture in your brain. And we're going to move on to some of those fake IDs so I can show you why they're fake. And you're going to see right away, based on this information, why those cards are fake. These are color codings for the card. These are common access cards. So you have the blue, which is a non-US citizen. You have a green, which is a contractor. And then you have white, which is all remaining personnel through all the branches, what have you. And just know these are the three. This is right off the DoD website. This is public information. I'm just giving it to you in the simplest way I can. Okay, we're going to go over this. So you can pause this. This is the military rank structure. Boom. Armed Forces, Navy, Marines, Army, Air Force. I don't have Coast Guard up there. Don't worry about that. Example 1. So based on what you've seen, this is a real image that a military person sent to one of our individuals that contacted us. Now, all these examples are from individuals when they contacted us. They're like, hey, I think this guy's a scammer. They sent me this ID. Boom. And this is what we're going to look at. And I kind of put like basic examples here on what's wrong with this card, right? So as you can see, basically when photos are taken, they're basically taken from the chest level or shoulder level up. There's no expiration date here. There's no watermark. The actual where it has the Army is completely in the wrong format. The rank and everything and the structure is in the wrong area. It's a missing texture on the actual back of the ID. You can tell it does not have a U.S. flag over there that's ghosted out. And it has the wrong area for dates. And there's more things wrong, right? There's a lot of things that are wrong with this card, but you can tell right off the bat, not real, right? You can tell right off the bat that this example, it is not a real cat card, and you can see all the reasons why it's not real. And I probably missed a couple of them, but even if it hits one or two of those wickets, you know it's not real. You know he's fake. You know he's a scammer, and you need to call him out on it, report it, and then move on. Here's an example number 2. Dude, my gosh, there's like, look at all the stuff wrong with this one, right? Look, at least he has the shoulder up photo, right? Where it says there's no expiration date, there's no wording there at all. Should be a watermark, right? As we seen back where there was a watermark. Wrong format, wrong date format, wrong military format, wrong background texture. There's a flag in this one, right? But there's no color, right? We know based on the original version what the cat card should look like that it's an actual color. Wrong areas for the dates you can see there, and wrong text, which I mean at the bottom where you can see that is the wrong text there. And I'm just going to shoot back in our slide here so you can see. Do you see the flag? You see the rank where it should be. You see the dates right here where the expiration dates should be. Up here where it expires, you got the expiration dates here, and then you have what is that? You have an expiration date there, and then you have the issuing date. So you've got a bunch of different identifiers on these cards that show you why they're so messed up. And I'm only talking about IDs in this video. So as you can see, there's a lot of different things here that are wrong with these cards. So again, just clicking back down, now look again. You kind of quickly can identify, hey, I don't think this card is right. Hey, I don't think this card is right either. And that's all the wrong things. And I mean, look at this. Like look at these cards. Missing words. They don't, words don't go there. No expiration date. No watermarks. Wrong formatting. They have a texture in the background, but it's a random texture. There's no flag there. The rank's in the wrong place. The issue and expiration date are in the wrong areas. The Geneva logo is not at the bottom. That's wrong. So as you can see, and these are all from members, right? People that have actually sent us, these cards, basically saying, "Hey, I don't know if this stuff is real. Can you help us out?" And I want to tell you that this is a really good reference video on how you know if that card is real. Now, I will make updated videos on this so you can stay up to date with all of the changing. Do our cat cards change? Yeah, they do change sometimes. But this brings awareness, and our main goal of this video is to bring awareness to you. And there's a lot of military scams. There's a lot of non-military scammers that are out there. They might be claiming that there's doing something crazy, right? And they're probably not. Most of these individuals are scammers, and it's hard to tell, but I'm coming here to bring awareness to you so you can protect yourself, you can help others, spread the awareness, share the video, and save other people from the heartache, from the financial loss, from just the burdens that these scammers bring. And just remember, these scammers work in a criminal network. Their job is to deceive you. If they're deceiving you, they're doing their job, and I'm here to tell you, don't let them deceive you. We need to stop them in their tracks, and we can do that with knowledge. So just share that knowledge, share this video, get this out there, make it popular so people can protect themselves. It's as simple as that. We get hundreds of emails and hundreds of comments and hundreds of requests for help, and I'm helping the best I can, and this is my way of helping. I can share information that I can, and what you do with the information is up to you. Believe it or not, it's up to you. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification button so you can see when a new video pops up. We're all about awareness, and we really hope that you join the channel and you make others aware of these scammers, and we stop them in their tracks. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. God bless.